Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt, back with the second part of this casting deck extension video on my Bass Tracker Classic XL. I have now got in the deck completely carpeted, the hatches carpeted, and I got the handles on the hatches. The only thing I have left to do is put this end cap on right here. So this will get a cap on it. This was kind of a pain in the butt. It took me a little bit of time. But we got it. Everything fits real nice. All the curves seem to fit in there pretty good. I haven't screwed this down yet. So one tip I will give you if you're thinking about doing the same thing is, well, the first thing, it's really important, and I didn't even know this until I watched another video on how to lay carpet. Because like I said, I'm not an expert in any of this stuff. I'm just kind of winging it. But the carpet has to face a certain direction. If it doesn't, it will look different. What I mean by that is, if you can see, and I know it's not the best lighting in here, but there's these vertical lines in here. And it's some kind of gloss or something they put, a clear coat or something they put in the carpet. So, it's also on the existing deck. It's hard to tell right here because I had all my tools and stuff laying here. But they're in this way. So if these lines don't line up with the existing deck, it will look different. I'll show you with these hatches. Right now, these hatches are all facing in the same direction, so they match very well. But if I would take one of these out and turn it the other direction, you notice the difference? This one is darker than the rest of it. And it's a big deal. I mean, the video don't even really do it justice. It really stands out. I'm not saying it's horrible, but it definitely makes a difference the way the light reflects on the carpet. So when you're doing this, make sure you pay attention to which way your carpet's facing before you glue it. Now, if you did it on the hatches, it's not a big deal because you can just flip your hatch around. But this part, the base of the deck, this part, you don't want to mess that up because you can't flip that because you got the little curves in it. It's not a perfect square, you know, right here it angles with the boat. So it's very critical. Another tip I could give you is when you cut out, let me see if I can get this. So when you cut out this hole in the base, let me take this hatch back out. So when you cut out this hole in the wood, you want to leave at least a 1/4 inch gap between this and the hatch lid all the way around to allow for the carpet. And even then, it's still really tight. I had about a 1/4 inch gap all the way around, and I couldn't get my lid in to begin with. So make sure you leave enough room for your carpet to fit down in there. So what I did, and here's another little trick. If you take a pair of beard trimmers or clippers, you can actually shave this carpet down. And I did that all the way around the hatches, and I did it all the way around the inside of here. I took trimmers, beard trimmers, and shaved it down. And this carpet's pretty thick, so you could take off quite a bit, and it makes a difference. So now my hatches fit in there nicely. You know, they're nice and snug. You don't want them too loose. If they're too loose, you know, you'll be going down the water and they're going to be banging open. You don't want them too tight though either, because more than likely when I'm out here fishing in the summertime this year, wood, when it gets hot, it expands. And if they're too tight, there's a good chance that when you're in the middle of summer, you're not going to be able to close your hatch because it will expand. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't know if I'll make a third part for this video. I'll probably just, for the deck extension, I'll probably just include the finished product in another video. But what I will be doing is my next video, I'm going to get all the tools out that I use, all the materials I used. I'm going to get everything written down as far as where I got it from. And I'm going to do a step-by-step process of the materials I bought, where I bought it from, how to install this, measurements, the measurements I use for my casting deck, to try to make it as easy as possible on you if you want to do the same thing. Now, maybe you want to do something different, you know, and that's fine. But it'll at least give you an idea of kind of what to do and the tools you may need if you want to do something similar to this. So tune in, subscribe, so you get that alert when that next video comes up. I'm hoping to have it up within the next day or so. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks.